house of Naufal. We used to say is that a house with full of surprises. When you see the house for the first time, the first thing you will see is sloping roof, that's it. You won't see anything else. As you go inside the house, you tend to see a lot of small elements or surprises. It's located in Parangadi, in Kannur. Even though it's in like a residential plot, it's a house surrounded by greenery. It's like a tropical house. It's like a resort in a residential plot. That's what I used to say.
Client came to us with a specific requirement like the house should be unique. So we tried to accommodate both features. It should be unique and also it shows some elements of the area.
So the inhabitants are like him, his wife, his 3 kids, and his mother. They wanted a 4-bedroom house. The land area is a 14 cent, irregular shaped. He wanted a front yard and he wanted a center courtyard. And one side you have a masjid.
The main challenge for us is the client needed an open space, open residence, but the immediate space is a masjid and the plot is near to the main road. So we need to give importance to the privacy.
It shouldn't stand out too much, and also it should have this that when people pass by, like a car or a guy who just walks by, it's like a showstopper. You know, they should stay there, have a look at it, then go on with their life. Minimum setback was 3 meters. So we made it like a 4 meter at the front. So we use this space for parking. The steel members play an important role in defining this form of the house. And the roofs, we have divided into 3 segments. We brought glass in between and the traditional roofing tiles. The form should be just for the show. It also justifies the form with the function. If you extend the roof on both sides, it also shades the house. You can provide large openings in the sides. At the front, we treated it as a public space. And at the back, we place all the bedrooms and the kitchen at the back. So the courtyard acts as like a center thing. Didn't want it like a specific rigid kind of planning, like they're flowing through the passage. Naturally, you have this green space in between. You have to go through it. And we added a fish pond here that have this water dripping all the time. That gives you that rainforest kind of feel, the sound. As you gradually go inside the house, you will see mosaic flooring done in a shade of grey with black mosaic stones. We have placed the living here and the dining here. We kind of designed without any barriers or walls in between because it's a 2,400 square feet house. So one major thing to take care was to make the space seems a bit bigger than that it is. So we kind of reduced a lot of walls.
We are using 2 types of wood here, and one is teak wood and one is mahogany. Teak wood in top and mahogany with for the legs and all. Same thing, same pattern. You can see this in benches also. You can also see the hanging lamps. Locally we want large size, plus size, and it also highlights the wall behind this. The flooring is like terrazzo. This technique was not using in Kerala, but we are trying to bring it back.
And immediate to this, we placed green patch. Also, we provided large collapsible windows so that it brings in all the southwest wind to the house. And the green spaces that we have placed 2 huge rocks, and the stairs starts from that. And we have green plants all around the courtyard. And in the courtyard, we have used pebbles, and as a passage, we have used random rubbles. So we kind of gave some time to design the stair. We ended up with a floating stair. Each rises kind of feels like the illusion of, gives the illusion of floating. The staircase is made up of mild steel, metal stairs. I was driving through the road and I saw a huge rock at the side. What catch my eye was that there was this laterite formation in that rock. You could see here, kind of when near the stone, and I took pictures. And I sent it to my partners, Jihad and Naseem, and I sent it to the client. What if this stone is in the center of the courtyard? That's how we decided on like laying this stair above the stone and on the laterite side. So it's easier to get a grip on the, and you could some bolt on to the laterite side.
Here you cannot see any heavy structural members in sides. Joining the rock with the staircase was something a kind of complicated work. So first we fixed this rock very well, and later the support of this staircase was screwed to this rock.
Next to that, we have placed the bedrooms and the working kitchen with a pantry kitchen. What most important to the client was to have a space like it's very cozy to them. So this is a space like that. We have a small breakfast counter where the family can sit and the mother can serve the food and they could sit around in the rocks. From the entry point you can see the table. So we didn't want to put any solid legs to it. We want to have this floating sensation on the top also. So we kind of used that thin vertical MS plates. We didn't want to have any bulky thing over here. The chairs is like designed in that proportion, like a bit wide and other one small, and you have minor detailings and circle rings on the table chairs. The carpenter was a very seasoned, very experienced guy. From the inside you have this color palette. You have this grey, green, brown. So it's kind of soothing to the eye. So in the first floor there is a big living space which overlooks to the courtyard and the stairs. And you have another 2 bedrooms in the first floor. And above this living we have placed a deck that is also made up of the same material as the stair.
We have to integrate a glass over the roof here. The glass is placed in such a way that the rainwater should not enter at the joint of this glass and the roof tile, and the same 3 steel beams holding the roof, entire roof structure here. And here we have a screen. This part of protection also is part of an aesthetics. This screen is derived from the shape of the windows, and from this space height of the roof is much bigger. So we added a attic space here and a small staircase leading towards that space.
Providing all large windows kind of reduces the consumption of electricity in a way. And the roofing, the tile that we used, so it kind of cools the house. When you open the windows on the double heights, hot air goes upwards. If in a house the circulation is good, comfort level of a house is good. 30 to 40% of the house, it's fabricated steel works. The stairs, the windows, the huge roof. It was done by a guy named Safwan. I think more than about the client, his 2 daughters, his younger daughters kind of exposed the house more. They love the courtyard very much. The stones, they used to sit around the stones. So I think the courtyard ends up as the most used space in this house.
First time the structure completed, we came here and we just look at how the people are coming and they are wandering. Some stop their car there in front of the road and just look at it and take photos and go.
And if they're looking at the house, the way we perceive, like maybe 2-3 years before we were started design, we were happy about that. Like people really cared about the house.